Hi everybody, this is Jazz, aka Trend Trader for you. So we're gonna wrap up the SPY weekly analysis. Then we'll also go into the daily time frame to uh, actually look at the price action much closer. So as you can say, that uptrend is still intact. Nice higher highs, higher lows, and you can view my past videos where I talk about drawing a trend line and pointing out some higher highs and higher lows. But the whole point is that if you were to draw a single trend line, starting from there, go all the way up, cutting through many candles as possible, you're in a clear uptrend. We had a little hiccup here, but it seems like that the hiccup might not be a hiccup anymore. So let me just zoom in a little bit. And this was the analysis that's we've been grilling down into for last few weeks. And in fact, I was sending out the charts posting them onto the Facebook group and also emailing them out. So what I stated last week's chart was this: the low of this was 197.86 and the low of this was 197.86, exact same lows. And this is exactly why I said it needs to break the low of this candle for us to see some kind of a bearish price action to the downside. In fact, it never happened, and it picked up off. We'll go into the daily chart. We'll see exactly where the support was on that one. But it picked up off of there from 197.87 all the way up back down to 205, almost giving a $10 of a move to the upside. Now here's the thing. This support was tested many times, right? And every time it came down, I said it's getting weaker, it's getting weaker, and it was getting weaker. But instead, last touch of it, the price just shot up and it kept going up and up. And what I'm saying in this is it still needs to break the high of this or high of this for us to continue the uptrend. And if it comes down again, it could break again. But as of now, or as of my weekly analysis, my thesis was uptrend always, and it was moving into a weaker or bearish into the daily time frame, but not anymore. My weekly now is definitely more bullish. We might see an up move again. We'll see how that works. And this was a resistance that I'll go over in the daily chart. So let's look at the daily chart. And the daily chart, zoom in a little bit. So this is what I was talking about, the support being tested once, almost there, twice, and third time, right? It picked up here and then it went up there. So this was a trend line test that it tested, and this was a reversal that it gave on what day was that? February 4, 2015. And this was a kind of like a trade setup that I put out. I actually went into a little more detail into my paid group where I give them an exact how to take this trade, or how to take this educational trade or a paper trade, or however they wanted to take that. But again, it saved us, definitely saved us, because what my thesis was, it was testing this resistance in here, this candle right there, this doji looking candle with a lot of bearish pressure in it. And the trade would have been, the break of this was a short side. It never happened. In fact, it went up again to the resistance. Look right here. This is what I said, strong resistance here. This area is a very strong resistance area, and I've been pointing this out for many days. And you can see probably if you look into the weekly chart, 1 2 3 4 5 weeks I've been talking about this resistance, and I actually compared it with the same looking chart from September and posted onto the free Facebook group, and also into my paid too, with a little bit more analysis on the paid side, right? So it test came here. This was a great short, went back in here, and this was a shorting opportunity. And but at the same time, it came down to touch this support. Remember, if the point is not broken till it's broken, it's still acting as a support. It could act as as for instance, like I said, with every touch, support is only getting weaker, demand is only being soaked, and supply is being increased. And right there, my thesis was here bearish on here, and I was proven wrong. As soon as my daily thesis was proven wrong, not the weekly thesis, right? As soon as this touch went up, I was bullish back again, and I said, let's get one. In fact, there was a trade in there. I said above this, around 202.21 area, is another long, and it was a long above here, and it stayed long because the shorting or the shorts never came in, or there was never an opportunity to short. So let me delete this again. Delete this. So what are we doing now? We actually broke this trend line and we came back into the resistance, and this was the high that I was stressing, that this high needs to be breaking or broken before the prices moves up or make another leg up, and this is broken, so this is not valid anymore. This is gone. The new highs has been made. Now we're going to see or test is this high right there, right? So once this high is broken, then we can say, okay, now we're in a uptrend again, or we're going to go much higher. But as of now, there is nothing going on. All I see is this a little bearish candle. The price opened high, opened around 206.57, went down to closed at 205.55, went down all the way down to 204.92. This is a bearish candle. Again, this is happening in the resistance. So a follow through is needed. A follow through is needed for me to say, okay, I'm bearish again. But I have to look at the left of it. The left of it, I see some demand in here, okay? Demand meaning there's some orders that are pending or that are sitting there to get filled. Bullish orders, right? The orders that are getting are sitting there to get filled for another leg up. But it all depends on how the price action goes on Monday. We might have a gap up, we might have a gap down, but we'll see. We'll take candle by candle, week by week, and once I look at the daily candle, I go into the smaller time frame, the 60-minute, the 30-minute, even the 3-minute, where I pull most of my trades at for most of the stocks. But SPY is just acting as a market gauge, right? It's a benchmark of the market. So if I want to go long or short in any stock, I'm looking at the SPY, right? If for instance, if I wanted to short Starbucks, I'm going to look at the SPY, how SPY is doing. If it's giving me an opportunity, or if the Starbucks is stronger than the SPY, I'll stay away from shorting it, or I'll go long in it. So you have to determine what kind of stock you're trading, and you have to determine the index it belongs to, right? The NASDAQ stocks belong to QQQ, or the IWM stocks are small cap stocks. So you want to be watching hand in hand the indices or the index that your stock belongs to. So hopefully that makes sense, and I'll be posting this into the groups. And again, this is a actually, let me go in here. So this is our paid service, right? The group members, it actually went up a little bit, and as the demand increasing, I plan to keep it here, but we'll see how that works out. And these members are learning something. I posted a chart today of this chart pattern, and I literally put over an hour and a half, annotating it. What's the best scenario? They can look at the chart and say, okay, are we setting up for long, or are we setting up for short? In fact, the chart that I posted it's not a textbook, because life is not perfect. Nothing happens, as is listed in the textbook. So I posted a chart and gives a false breakout, and we'll see if it's going to go up or going to go down. The possibility from the chart is going to go up. But again, it's all about analyzing the chart, and if you're proven wrong, you're proven wrong fast. That is my goal before I put any trade idea or whatever it is. That low risk, high probability, and high reward. You don't know where the price is going. Price could go to the moon, but if I know that I'm going to get stopped out fast enough, I'm so good with that, taking a stop, because I don't want to be in it, right? I don't want to be in it if it's going to not stop me out as fast as it should. Okay, so anyways guys, so that was the weekly analysis for the SPY, and I'll be posting that out and emailing it out also. So keep an eye on it, and also watch out for my calls on the StockTwits Twitter, and new things are coming hopefully, as we grow. And thanks for your time. Take care guys. Bye.